Good morning and welcome. My name is Kubeir. Welcome to the channel. Hot topic for discussion for today. It's immigration options if you are already inside Canada, but your CRS score is low and you have a job in category skill set C or D. So in both the situations, both are separate, but at the same time, same or similar. And this is not only for people who are inside Canada, but also outside Canada. In a lot of situations, there are not too many options going with what is happening today. Immigration is becoming more and more competitive. More people, less quotas, less numbers, less options, and therefore you get stuck for options and choices. But one option which will always be there, which will always give you an advantage, would be an employer job offer. Now, all programs don't need an LMIA. Some obviously need an LMIA, or rather most of them need an LMIA, but a lot of programs don't need an LMIA. For example, if you have a job offer from Alberta Tech Pathway, you don't need an LMIA in most cases. If you have a job offer from an employer in the Atlantic provinces, you don't need an LMIA. In most of the Atlantic provinces, if you have a job offer and it can be validated by the employer, by the province, you can apply through the Atlantic Immigration Program. If you are in one of the communities which are designated under the Rural Northern Immigration Program, then you would also not require an LMIA, but you would still be able to get through if you have a job offer from a designated employer. Similarly, in Saskatchewan and Manitoba, if you get an employer job offer, you don't always need an LMIA. You might still be able to get through. Similarly, with British Columbia, you don't need an LMIA. Just having a job offer from the employer, who is then obviously has to be eligible. There are certain criteria and conditions, but that's for a different day. You can also check specific provincial website to see what the conditions might be. But for today's discussion, I want to talk to you about two different provinces. The first one that I have here is Saskatchewan. Again, love Saskatchewan. Now, for Saskatchewan, there is this program called International Skilled Worker Hard to Fill Skills Pilot. It's always a bit of a mouthful there when you say that. International Skilled Workers Hard to Fill Skills Pilot. Now, this program was launched a few months back. This is basically meant to fill labor shortage in certain skill categories. These are the occupation titles. They are mainly NOC Cs and NOC Ds. So obviously laborers in different industries, painters, metal finishers, mechanical assemblers, process control, sawmill, machine operators, general farm workers, construction traders and helpers, heavy equipment workers, transport truck drivers, material handlers. I can go on and on. So if you are an individual who is unable to get an option because your CRS score is very, very low, and you probably have work experience in NOC skill type C and D, then Saskatchewan's skilled worker hard to fill skills pilot program can be something which you can take a shot at. Now, what is the requirement? Let's look at very, very briefly. It's not very complicated requirement as such, which is what makes this program really, really a gem. You should have 1 year of work experience, full-time work experience in the occupation that you are looking to come to Saskatchewan under, and the list of occupations is already listed. So these are the eligible occupations. If you have 1 year work experience for Saskatchewan, you don't need an LMI. Employer will have to get the job offer validated or verified by the province. So there's a separate portal. They will have to apply to Saskatchewan to verify their job offer. Once Saskatchewan verifies the job offer, then that job offer can be used to extend to any worker within those categories. And if they extend this job offer to you and you have 1 year of work experience, even if you're outside Canada, but in these occupations, your CRS score can go out of the window. It doesn't matter. Even if it is 50, it doesn't matter. And look at the Ielts requirement. It's only CLB level 4. Come on, CLB level 4. This is the only requirement that you have. You should have completed a Canadian secondary school equivalent, which is also not a big deal. So you should have completed school, 12th standard if you want to call it, so you can get a high school diploma. Ielts level score of CLB level 4. Yeah, in some occupations, the requirement will be slightly higher, like transport truck drivers, etc. There's a slightly higher one there. But apart from that, if you have 1 year of work experience, but you can find a job offer with an employer in Saskatchewan, which is a verified job offer, then you become eligible. You can apply. There is no CRS score. There is no express entry. You apply to the province, get the nomination, apply for PR. Include your family. That's good. And if you're inside Canada, you're struggling to figure out what to do, then all you need to do is come to Saskatchewan, work for 6 months, and that same employer, if they give you the job offer in the same occupation, 6 months, that's all you need. With that 6 months work experience, that job offer, you can apply for this program. As I said, the occupation, and I'm just going to take you through the list again. Occupation list is, come on, man. I mean, it's really something which you can really work with in terms of making it happen for you. So as I said, take a look at this program. It's really good. It's been under the radar for some reason, but this is something which you should keep your eyes on. Then there is another province which also has a program where you don't need a job offer, but this is targeting people who are inside Canada. So please just hold for that one. I know a lot of people who might not be inside Canada might be wanting to be, or rather would be interested in this one. This is your Ontario's skilled trade stream. We know that there was a draw just this week as well. And the CRS score for this draw was only 320. Can you imagine, only 320? And they issued 1,521 notifications of interest, which is incredible. Most of you who are in skilled trades category, but who are not in Canada, if you are within the express entry system, you're in the federal skilled trades category, you can only be there because you either have a job offer from an employer in Canada or you have a certificate of qualification. So you could only be a skilled trade within the express entry also if you have these criteria met. Ontario has gone one step further. They have identified that these are a lot of those skills where there is a labor shortage, there is a demand in the workforce, and therefore they have concentrated a lot within the last few weeks, months, this year, and concentrated on the skilled trade category. So if you are an individual who is wondering, what can I do? How can I get an invitation? I have an express entry. I still have a year and a half, 2 years of work permit left. I don't know what to do. Should I leave province? Should I go to a different province? If you're one of those, then you should consider Ontario's express entry skills trade stream. Now, what is the condition for them? Again, not a very difficult one. You can obviously check the website. It says at least 1 year of cumulative part-time, full-time work experience in Ontario, in a skilled trade that is listed in minor group 633, major group 727382. Now, minor group 633 basically means the first 3 digits of your NOC code should be 633. And major groups basically means that the first 2 digits of your NOC code should be 7273 or 82. And this work experience of yours should be within the last 2 years from the date of submitting your application. And it could be in 1 or more occupation. That doesn't matter as long as both those occupations are eligible within the trade streams. And you are in Ontario maintaining a legal status in Canada. That's it. That's the only requirement. 1 year of work experience within the last 2 years. And that's just about it. And obviously work experience in a skilled trade that they're concentrating on. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, nothing technical there, nothing difficult there. Now, for people who are wondering, how can I do this? How can I get this? This is particularly for people in Ontario and they're wondering, how can I still be eligible for this if I aim for this? One thing you should keep in mind, these kind of occupations, these kind of trades are not going to go anywhere because these will always have a requirement. So you can even plan in advance. So even if you start now or if you are midway, then you can still plan and concentrate and target these kind of programs. This needs 1 year of work experience. So if you target your work experience, you will be able to get through with this kind of a program. And there is one particular NOC code which I really like, and I'm going to talk to you about that, and that is 7246. Well, who is hiring these people is primarily companies like this: Roger, Bell, TELUS. These are the major large telecommunication organizations, and they usually have a lot of these vacancies. I just opened a page just because I was doing this, and I said, okay, you should get a full view of what's happening. You can see how many positions they have available. If I just put installation here on the search field, it is 33 pages of vacancies available on their web page, the website itself, and it's all over Canada. All over Canada, you have so many vacancies. If you have some education within the required field, you may be able to crack it. So this is something which you can keep in mind. Ontario's express entry skilled trade stream. This could be the one that could help you make that happen for you. So if you are looking for options, I have given you two. If you are inside Canada, both these options are quite workable with the low CRS score or skill type C and D. If you're outside Canada, you can still target Saskatchewan's program. It is still workable. Yes, it's finding the employer. The name itself justifies. These are hard to fill. Basically means the employers cannot find enough people to fill these jobs. So if you concentrate on them, you have the work experience, you have the background, contact the employers, there are good chances that you might be able to get through with this. Yes, I can understand about the job offer aspect, and a lot of people cringe with the fact of requiring a job offer. But come on, you have to see how many people abuse the PNP system. I mean, look at our Facebook groups. You can come to our Facebook groups, and every day there will be a post for a person saying, I've got the nomination, but can I move? Can I go to the other province? These are the people who come to Canada using the nomination because the province has extended the nomination to them, but they don't want to live in that province. They want to jump the ship. They want to go to they want to go to another province. So they basically just use the province. Provinces don't like that. And provinces feel used, and therefore you have much more stringent criteria and stringent requirements that keep coming. Saskatchewan did not have a lot of requirements. Manitoba did not have a lot of requirements. But as they notice, people keep jumping, people keep leaving. They keep using and abusing the system. They keep bringing more criteria. Job offer is one of those criteria, because provinces feel that if you have a job offer and if you're working in the province, you probably have some ties to the province. You tend to sort of get comfortable with the job, with the life, with the life that you have built for yourself. You're settled now, your family is settled, your children are going to school, and you tend to then stay. So the retention rate is much higher if you have a job offer in the province, and therefore the requirement has come out with the job offers, or rather more and more provinces are coming with the requirement that you have a job offer if you want to be eligible to the program. Please do give us a like so that this video goes out to more and more people. If you still haven't subscribed, then please do. And I shall see you next time. Take care. Stay safe.